just enable the unhold whenever?
11.
He's not held.
Nothing.
Well,
That doesn't hit.
Huh?
Oh, he missed.
Oh,
That doesn't
nothing.
hit.
Is going to miss.
Because he sucks.
So he'll take a stab at you, but he's gonna miss. So
We're not really in a position to be taunting.
I
y'all.
know. We can't be shit talking right now.
We can't
We're on
really
the
be
verge
talking
of death.
shit.
Oh, he's close. Oh boy.
let's see, Totalheim. You could Misty Step or you could retreat as a bonus action. What you got going on? Get 30 feet away if you wanted.
Why don't you go hide behind wings over there? He's still got yellow health.
You noticed that, huh?
Yeah, sure did, dude.
That's so stupid.
Nah. I'll just stay where I am. Doesn't make much of a difference. They've all got ranged attacks anyway.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's true.
The wizard tees up a spell, starts beginning to cast it. He is going to. So many choices here. What does he want to do? He's gonna careful spell, and he's going to cast Gravity Sinkhole.
Excuse me?
What?
What?
As he begins
It's a real
to
attack?
Yeah, that's a great one too. He's going to cast it here in the middle using careful spell not to attack his enemies.
Gosh.
You all have to make a DC 22 Constitution saving throw,
There's no way.
including the Arbiter here.
Jeez. Yeah, these guys are definitely like.
Arbiter. Arbiter fails.
Flannery fails.
Do I even?
Ceres succeeds. I don't know
Ceres
what
is
happened
in it.
on a success. We'll
Uh,
find out. You all have made your saving throws. Everyone has failed except for Ceres.
Oh wait, I didn't do mine. Hold on.
You didn't
Sorry.
do yours. Sorry.
bad.
Constitution saving throw DC
Yes.
22.
There. Do the thing, please. Okay.
Success. Okay.
Oh God.
You all are started to start to feel the weight as this void orb in the middle of your party begins to form, and you start to feel very heavy, and you start to feel like this you're being sucked in towards this point. Ceres and Eliana, you will take half damage and not be sucked into the point, so you are able to resist this pull of this gravity as the gravity field around you begins to warp and change. The rest of you
How
will
much is
take
half
full damage.
Right? This could be the
Oh,
end
Oh
again.
good.
my God.
Oh,
yeah.
Just a little
Dude.
bit, man.
28 points of force damage.
Should be
There
good.
goes Flannery.
Flannery down again,
That is-
and you will all be pulled, as I mentioned, to the center of this. All to kind of to get. Well, Ceres and Eliana won't be pulled. Sorry, but Flannery, Talahide, the Arbiter will all be pulled in here together into the middle. Talahheim, you are down. Flannery, you are down. Ceres, are you up?
Got 3 hit points to spare, but I'm up.
Nice.
Can I?
Jesus.
Because that damaged me, I can hellish rebuke, right?
You can Hellish Rebuke, yeah.
Ooh.
You can Hellish Rebuke this wizard over here. Look, you should be in range, yeah. Even if not, go for it.
Is this what it? This spell has 1 out of 1 uses per long rest remaining. It's just a 1.
Yeah,
time?
it's probably from your feature of being a tiefling.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. All right, he's got to make a dexterity saving
Please fail on
throw.
something. you
I don't know,
bitch.
dude. These guys' modifiers like plus 90, so it's like
He failed.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Full damage. Hit him with the rebuke.
Okay.
Okay.
12.
let's
12
go.
points
Nice.
of fire damage. Okay. 12 points of fire damage.
Don't like the way he said.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
Well, that was his action. Let me see what he's got for bonus actions. See what he wants to do
Sorry.
here.
Like even with the Arbiter on our team, we still get the Arbiter's snark and smartass from every enemy we fight. It's like,
Right?
gosh.
The day you realize that the Arbiter's just me.
Yeah, right?
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second. Ooh, okay. All right, I know. So he's gonna leave his turn there. It is the Orc Raiders' turn here, though. You all are pulled in. Toddleheim, you're unconscious. Flannery, you're unconscious. He's gonna. What's he gonna do? Kind of sandwiched in the middle of you there. He's gonna go for Saris.
God damn it.
See,
Right.
as he comes over here, he's gonna take a swing with his greatsword. Does a 19 hit?
Ooh. My AC is 19.
Half damage.
Yeah, I'm probably down.
Seven.
I mean, that's like.
I'm down.
Listen, I don't make the dice. Second swing, he's gonna go over Eliana down there.
Oh my
Bro.
gosh. This is so.
23.
Oh, baby.
God damn it. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh, baby. Oh.
17 points of slashing damage.
That makes me I'm at 0.
Oh, no.
No.
So
Oh.
you are down as well. So we are jumping.
TPK. TPK.
We are jumping over to Sky, the leader, who looks at Vythorn again. Once again, doesn't have to be this way. You could just surrender, and you can live, and we'll take your stuff, and that's fine. We don't really care. As he's just kind of pointing his glaive at the Arbiter now, and the Arbiter stands for a minute, stuck in this gravity void for a moment, looking around at the dead bodies. Shrugs his shoulders, like, I don't really have a dog in this fight. And he's going to, he doesn't really have any weapons, but he's going to take out a dagger ceremonially and just throw it down. You win. And the rest of you, so these guys delivered final blows to you, but they were non-lethal final blows. They knocked you unconscious, but we're not trying to kill you.
That's a relief.
Okay.
Vythorn
Kill us?
moving over and having a discussion with this guy. Now, if you want my stuff, you can take it. But, well, you sure you don't want to kill them? They're very troublesome. I've dealt with them before.
Wow.
Sky kind of looks at him as, there's something wrong with you. As he kind of smiles and he whistles, and from over the hill, the sand dune, an army.
I knew it.
Oh, there was no way. There was
knew it.
no way.
I knew
Are
it.
you kidding me?
I knew it. I called it. I
From
knew it.
over the sand dune comes a force kind of creeping over the line, and actually several of them come, and they begin, their mages come and actually begin to heal the rest of you regaining consciousness here, just giving you like 5 or 6 hit points at this point. And now this line of enemies standing on this ridge, this leader who introduced himself as Sky before. I didn't really want to make this a big deal. We just wanted some stuff. But, you know. Oh, fuck it. You know what? You all have been through a lot today. You know what? Give us half your stuff.
I'll throw some gems at him, I guess. Whatever I had.
You know, we really don't have much. You want half of my stuff here. Take a torch. Take some rations. Here, a shield.
Mhm.
What do you want from us?
I'll throw like one of my old books in the sand. Like next time.
I'll unsling my short bow. Toss a short bow down.
Kind of looks at it, all a little disappointed. And then one of the dragonborns comes over and whispers in his ear. No, there's something magical here.
Magical, that's ridiculous. The magic you felt was from our spell casting abilities.
Well, I don't... He looks over at his mages and they're just nodding that there's definitely some sort of magical item here of some sort.
I'd like to try to deceive the guy into thinking that it's the aura off of the Arbiter, since he already has his doubts about his character.
Okay. Roll the what are you telling him to convince him of this?
I'm gonna tell him that look, I don't know what you think you found or feel here, but we just ran into that guy in that building, and he's done some things that I can't explain. Much like this place, there's something off about the presence he brings to this area, and I promise that must be what you're thinking. That must be what you feel.
Roll a deception check. With advantage.
Go, Flinry.
16.
Maybe it is as you say then. Maybe this is good enough as he looks down at your swords and bows. You said there was something magical. You know what? Forget it. Forget the whole thing. These aren't any of use to us, so I guess you can keep your stuff. He just seems really disappointed by not having this magical item he was after. Well then, would you all like to come with us?
What?
We would like to be on our way.
Well, I just figured you're notable fighters. You can see I've got quite a group, a collection going on. Well, you can come with us to our home if you want. You'll be safe.
Are you all Outlanders?
Well, that's a dirty term, I suppose, but we like to consider
Sorry.
ourselves free thinkers.
Free thinkers. Not heard that one before around these parts.
Free from what?
Free from the rule of the queen, the king, and that place.
So we're new here. What is their rule like?
What is the rule like? Surely you... Have you been to the city?
Briefly.
It's fine. It's
Built like a city.
yeah. We literally just got here.
That explains it. So, things there aren't what they seem. It seems to be a well-oiled machine, people living in harmony, but between you and me, I don't trust the queen very much. Especially not after what happened.
Kind of his compatriots.
Especially not after what happened to the king. A fair bit of fuckery around that, if you will.
Well,
A bit of fuckery.
I thought he was just plagued with a sickness and sand sickness.
Yeah.
Doing
Queen was
unwell.
very clear.
Sand sickness.
Yes.
What is that?
Long exposure to these mysterious sands that contain
Yeah.
magical powers and
He spits on
messes with the mind.
He spits. We've been living out here for years. Just another lie of the queen.
Hmm.
You see, it makes perfect amount of sense. Keeps her people locked inside of those walls. Or did you think the walls were for protection?
Well, yes, from what I'm sure were the likes of your merry band here.
We can get in those walls if we want. We know the way in.
So, what is it that's your goal then? What was this item you were looking for?
Well, nothing in particular. We just we're in the business of rare artifacts, if you will. It's well, I don't really know how to tell you, but we're something of black market dealers, I suppose is how you would put it. We find things out here and we sell them to folks within the walls.
Well,
or whoever's
if you-
buying, really.
If you want, all we did was read in there, so you could go and scrounge for whatever.
Take what you wish.
We literally just read in there.
I think if you had something, if there was something to be had, then you would have it at this point, but clearly my mages are mistaken. And, but no harm, no foul. Right? As he kind of smiles and, they all seem nice enough. Maybe we just move on. Like I said, we are extending an invitation. You're more than welcome to come home with us. Unless you'd rather go back to the city. That is.
Where's your home?
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to speak the name if you're not going to come with us.
Clearly, you guys can kick our asses, so you shouldn't be afraid of us raiding your home.
Information carries with it a price. That price
Eliana
is...
will. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Eliana will lean over to Flinry, who I guess she keeps leaning on him because she's kind of like taken him to be like the leader of the group, the original group. I mean, we had our doubts. Maybe we go along and just, take some of the food, relax, get some information.
If you'd known Flinry before this place, you would not have assumed that he was the leader of anything besides maybe lunch. That was, but yeah, that's, and here, I suppose, yeah, it's, my time in the sands has taken me many places, and I've never seen these people before. My first exposure to these outlanders was when we met her. Looks at Ceres. I know that we have our doubts about the Queen. And about everything. Nothing is certain. All that is certain is this group, what we have, our goals, our ambitions.
Okay.
How is this group any different than the group in the city? Besides the fact that they tried to murder us, I mean, that was...
I mean, yes, but also because of necessity, and they were trying to survive, so I understand. But what's the guy's name again?
Sky.
Oh, right. Sky, would you mind if we came with you and learned a little bit more about the culture here?
I don't see why that would be a problem. We're very hospitable people. Obviously, first impressions notwithstanding. Misunderstanding.
Clearly, we could learn a lot from you. But yes, obviously we are not seeing the full picture, and I would love to get more insight.
Well, then, as a gesture of good faith, let me first tell you that this place has a certain effect on magical properties. as he points to the library. If you want to travel with us, we'll have to walk a distance first.
I assume that Sky never at any point disclosed the imminent betrayal of Vythorn to us after we regained consciousness.
No, I don't think he was too concerned with it, honestly.
Okay.
Everyone's kind of out for themselves here in this place, so.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
would we
so-
have heard that? I guess not, because
So
we were
we
like,
don't know that happened. Yeah. Okay.
No, he.
All right.
Well, if that'll be it, then let's go. And he'll kind of lead you through as his army kind of parts as he walks through it. And
All right.
you all can follow him through kind of as the caravan faces a different direction and starts to walk out. And you walk for, it's not a terribly long distance, but maybe a few miles before you start to notice Eliana, Talheim, any of effects that you might have felt from the library that were kind of dampening some of your potential or some of the energy begins to fade. Vythorn notices it for sure, although he's not going to tell you guys. So that effect, and once you've reached a certain distance, kind of walking through the sands again, the celestial events in the sky, the green sand blowing everywhere, very similar sight to where you came in to this place. Sky will kind of hold up a hand to stop his army, and then he begins to just whispers a small phrase. You feel free to roll perception checks if you want to try to hear it.
Yes, absolutely. 23.
oof. Yeah, no, 8.
Okay. 15 or above,
I
you
thought you
get.
said there was a. Oh yeah, no, sorry.
Go for it.
Never mind. You got me.
15 or above, you'd be able to hear it as you hear him whisper, "Take me to the heart." And as he whispers that, the sand around, not like before with Mortorios where there's a portal that's created, the sand itself actually begins to crack and part and kind of fall. And as it falls, it forms into stairs and kind of leads down into a chasm, if you will, as you and the army begin to walk down these stairs deeper and deeper. Eventually you walk through an archway into a large hollowed out cavern. And as you look around, it looks green and blues and all these different colors of gems and crystals shine around you.
Ooh.
As you look up at the ceiling, and it looks like you're inside of a large crystal that's been hollowed out almost. And roll me a history check.
Oh,
18.
nice.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 23 with my bonuses. Okay.
18s, 23s. So those of you rolling high there would you look up and it's in consistency and color and texture almost exactly, obviously much larger, but almost exactly what you perceived looking at the soul gems in the city.
Including the one that Locket is comprised of. at the
That one's
moment?
similar, but not the same because it
Okay,
was.
so it's
a
not to
soul
be said
gem.
that these are the souls of dead people. It's just more like the currency of the gems they are using.
So the soul gems are dead people, and this
Oh.
looks exactly the same color, texture, but it is. There are jagged crystals hanging out here, but this is one giant, hollowed out crystal that you're inside. So as you walk, kind of leading through, you start to notice that there are. This army's large, obviously, but there are hundreds of thousands of people in this place. There are structures built, kind of like hanging structures or treehouse type structures on stilts that kind of go up and up and up. And there are pulley systems with elevators that go up and down within this place, and different landing zones where there are for houses and structures and things like that within this. So it's almost like an underground mine town, if you will. As you see crystals being moved around, pieces of crystals and goods and wares also being kind of transported. It's definitely a more kind of a working town kind of feel. As if everyone's got a job and they're all kind of in motion doing things. As Sky kind of leads you through this across like hanging bridges and things and up and down elevators until you finally get to a residence that's actually kind of carved into the side of this crystal. It's not a super ornate carving or anything like that. It's just one of many places that are kind of just utilizing the terrain kind of carved into the side here. As he leads you into this hall, and not his whole army follows, but a few dozen people follow with you into this long hall of his as he kind of leads you in, and feel free to make yourself at home. Because there's like cushions and things on the ground and tables, and there's food and things like that if you want to eat or whatever.
Food and a long rest, please.
Yeah.
You
Your
will
long
all
rest would be
Feel,
tired.
yeah, kind of weary, just like sitting. And I think Saris will.
Yeah,
Just
feeling a
uncomfortable.
little worse for wear.
You will all be able to take a long rest here. If you want to go ahead and do that on your character sheets, you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Feel free to do that. It's underneath the hit dice section, right next to your HP to the right.
Sarah's your tank.
109 hit points. Jesus.
There you go.
Oh man.
Hang on, where is it, sorry?
Hit dice, hit points, hit dice, right next to it.
Yeah,
rest.
underneath they'll say like
On
L
your character
rest.
sheet.
Yeah. You can
Oh,
just
on your
click that.
character
Wait,
sheet?
Yeah, on your
Yeah.
on the
character
character.
sheet.
Oh, there it is. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
It says
Oh, I
like
see it.
L.rest for long rest.
Yep.
Just click that and it'll resell your stuff. And your health. Yeah, so he leads you into this long hall and he kind of plops down into this like, it's not really like a throne or anything like that, but it's kind of like a beanbag chair. Kind of a cushion or whatever, and just kind of on the floor and starts, someone brings him a plate, he starts picking on it. He's kind of like lounging on his side very nonchalantly, and Vythorn walks in as well and kind of, he's not going to sit, but he'll just kind of stand at the side. And so he's, please have some food, whatever you need, drink, food. Well, I don't know what you like, but I'm sure we have it.
Thanks.
Admittedly, this is a decidedly warmer reception than we've received in the city.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that I'm surprised. Honestly, it's a nice place, I guess, if you don't know any better. But it's just another prison, like many other places. Not like here, you're free to come and go as you want. We again, apologies for the misunderstanding, obviously, but this takes a lot of currency to keep a place like this running. We have a lot of people to take care of.
Based on what we saw in the city, this entire structure is made of currency.
You noticed that, did you? Well, we take from it what we can, but it's also finite. Obviously, there's only so far we can mine before the whole thing collapses on us, and that's not really something we're looking to do here. But yes, it's no secret to anybody here that this is the remnants of a vast soul. Can only imagine the kind of creature that would possess something like this. Although they would, the kind of time they had left as he's looking up through because you can actually see through the roof. It's kind of like translucent and transparent, like a lot of unspent time here.
How long have you and your people been here?
Depends. Myself, a few decades, I think. The rest, some hundreds, thousands of years, perhaps. I don't know. Everyone's got a different story. Not everyone's always with forthcoming with that information.
So, was that were you here before or after the queen was crowned?
I don't know a time when the queen wasn't in charge here. I'm not sure many do. Several centuries at least. Again, the information's in bits and pieces. Everyone seems to know something different. How long have you all... You said you're new, but you've been to the city, so you can't be that new.
Like I've been here longer than the rest of them, so I brought them to the city.
Why would you... Why?
Where else would I bring them? There's nowhere else to go other than the wilderness. That's all I knew.
Well, I suppose that that's good news for us then, if our secrets are safe.
Yeah.
But this is not the only stronghold that exists outside the walls. There are many cities, many places you could find refuge if you know where to look.
Where else? I assume you've been to some of these other places. How do you get there? You
For
just
each-
traverse the sands?
For each is different. Sometimes speaking the name is enough. Other times you have to be shown, or even through the reflective surfaces sometimes. Travel here is...
the sound of reflective surfaces. Flannery kind of...
Mm-hmm.
Sure. He's kind of... You do know about the different planes?
Some. Do tell us more if you know. Tell
Yes,
us
we're
everything you know, in fact.
Well, maybe I'll make you a trade instead.
okay.
Information for information. I can tell you more about this place, but, information's also valuable to us, so maybe you can share with me what you were doing in the city and what you were doing in that library.
I take it nobody's noticed Eliana's third boob yet. That's not...
It's not started. It's nestled deep in there. It's
Okay,
fine.
okay. All right.
No one's looking for it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know if he was
Pervert.
No, he's genuinely curious about where you've been and why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta tell you that the king is not well.
Yeah, really.
That we
we've
know.
we've been looking for a way to get back to our homeland, really, and we thought maybe the library would have answers. It didn't have much.
Well, we have scoured that library many times for not dissimilar reasons. Some of us wish to go home. Others of us are content here. But there's not much we've ever found. Now, he thinks for a second. There are different planes here. The longer you're here, maybe you'll discover them, but reflective surfaces, mirrors, sometimes in the crystal themselves, they can lead to different locations. They're not really sure exactly where they are or how they coexist, but they seem to be some sort of reflections of the living world or different planes. Not the plane itself, but echoes of planes. Potentially, they were once connected and have somehow broken apart. But you can sometimes traverse even within this plane through those surfaces as well. You just have to find the right one, I suppose. Every surface that I've ever encountered has seemed to lead somewhere different. In fact, we've got plenty of surfaces here that you could travel through if you wanted. If you're inclined. As I said, you're not prisoners here. We could certainly, of course, until I know I can trust you, I'm not really going to perhaps share others' secrets with you, but we can get to that as we get to know each other better.
Well, are there any, looking at these surfaces and things, are there any places you recommend we look at? I mean,
Well, it depends what you're looking for. There's a few here in the cavern themselves that lead to. There's a
are there
nice.
other cities as big as Mortorios?
There are a few, though I don't know if it's my place to present them to you. They're like us. They're hidden. But there are other locations where you could make a suitable life for yourself. There's one I'm fond of that's sort of cold. It's very cold. Mountainside. If you like the snow.
I like the living. That's the plane I'd like to return to.
Agreed.
Oh, the living. He's thinking for a moment and, well, he gestures to a mage who comes and whispers in his ear. Well, there is one place that was said to be connected to the living. At one point, I don't think, although not anymore, certainly not unless you possess some sort of power to open a portal.
What place?
It's called the Oasis. This was once a an adjoining of worlds. I don't know if it leads to the land of the living. Some have said it does. Older folks, but who knows what you can believe anymore. It's been so long.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Do we know what happened to the Oasis?
Nothing's happened to it. You can still go. Whether or not you can find a connection to the living realm there, I don't know. But I could lead you there if that's where you want to go.
It's worth a shot for us to investigate it, because we have no other leads at this point.
I agree.
Well, okay. Well, if that's what you want to do, we can certainly take you to the Oasis.
We can just go. Also, you don't have to take us there. If you show us how any of these reflective surfaces can get us there, I think we can be on our own.
I see.
We work alone.
You don't trust us. That's smart.
You did just kill. I know it was not meant to be. You explained your reasons why, but you did nearly kill us all. So,
well, I certainly can understand that. You
and wanted to
can
take all of our stuff.
you can travel alone. That's fine. Let's rest the evening, and then I will show you the door in the morning. And if you are able to get back to the land of the living, well, if you don't come back, I'll know maybe it worked. And and if or you're dead, one of the two. Either way, that's not my problem. I've got other problems to solve.
Yes.
Well, if there's anything you it's been a long journey for you. I'm assuming if there's anything you want or need for the evening, is there anything we can do for you while you're here?
Back at the library,
Mhm.
you said that there was a power that was hindering magical abilities. Did you find a way to work around that?
Unfortunately, no, not yet. It seems to be, not sure if it's an ancient power or a curse or if it's the building itself, but we have noticed that within a certain radius, things just don't, my spellcasters are weakened. Obviously, we can still do some magic in its presence, but Teleportation becomes very difficult. Opening pathways to even to our own home becomes seemingly impossible. It's just there are other zones like it in this place. From what I can tell, it's just the natural state of the sands. As as the sand shifts, so does the structure and power of this place.
Is there anything similar amongst those areas?
That I don't know, actually. I've only seen them a handful of times, the library being one. Other spots have been barren patches in the wasteland. Maybe there's something under the sand, something that connects them. I'm not sure, but not that I know. I'm not really the book learning type, though, so.
You mentioned your people deal in magical antiquities.
Yes, we magical items, obviously soul gems. We supply a great number of those to the people of various locations, as you can see, as he looks up in the, again, gesturing to this giant cavern.
Is your home here, this crystal community, have a place where merchants reside who would have these magical items that would be willing to trade or barter?
Oh, we're always open for business. Yeah, certainly. If you have something you're looking for in particular?
Well, like you, always on the prowl for interesting and unique artifacts of magical properties.
Certainly. Let's, if that's what you want to do, let's go. As he kind of stands up, it's just not even far from here. Kind of, you walk out and there's tons of these buildings kind of carved into the side, and there's structures built in the middle, and everything's kind of everywhere. There's not really a lot of organization to this place. It's just kind of wherever something can fit, they put something. But he'll lead you through kind of a small walkway, and it's really not far, half a block maybe, before he kind of like leads you to a small structure and kind of pokes his head in the door. And Cyrus, some folks, some customers. And this small kobold kind of walks his way up from the back, and just this small dragon figure kind of the door's open, but he's also kind of got like a shop window kind of to the outside, and he kind of climbs up a set of stairs there. And what do you want? What can I do for you?
Flannery's looking for, in particular, based on his experience with the large book, either the statue or the pendant-esque artifacts from there, and looking around amongst the wares of this to say, nothing in particular, just wanted to browse the wares of potentially magical artifacts that you may or may not have here. And
or any weapons. I could use a weapon.
Weapons, statues, artifacts. Let's see what I've got. He kind of leads you in, he walks down the stairs, boop, 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 and then kind of summons you through the door. And you go in, and it's disorganized. There's just piles of shit everywhere. Weapons are over here on the right side, and magical items are going to be in the back. As he kind of walks you back there. If you're looking for what kind of weapon are you looking for?
Just something magical, because I currently have an unmagical longsword, maybe like a +1, +2 or something.
Yeah.
Any sort of magical weapon.
Is that the in-universe technical term for the
Longsword +1,
Yeah.
longsword +2.
Any kind of physical weapon that you would want to have, and you can go ahead and take it as a +2.
Okay.
We'll be here. You can find +2 weapons here easily.
Cool.
in that case, I guess Flannery would probably be curious at that point to know if there was any improvements to be made to the Sword of Truth, but obviously wouldn't necessarily want to risk it being identified for what it is.
Oh, he'll go back in the back with you, and magical items. Hard to come by, expensive. And you were talking to him about did you tell him about the statue and the?
I've heard tales of a small small statue, gold to bronze in coloring, interesting inscriptions on the sides.
The Golden Lady.
You know of it?
I've heard of it. Traders here and there say they've seen it or had it. Everyone's owned it at one point or another. I've never seen it. Does it exist? Maybe. Yeah, it's said to be
insight?
powerful.
Insight check?
Roll an insight.
All right. 27?
Ooh.
You get the idea that he's telling the truth, that he's never seen it.
Okay. All right.
I don't.
So he's not wheeling and dealing me trying to
Nah,
get
no.
in.
It's just more of a
Yeah. Okay.
you know, maybe it exists, maybe it doesn't. I mean,
Okay.
if that's something you're interested in, I could put out some feelers, and maybe you come back in a week, and
Yeah, that'd be great. And maybe while you're at it, I'm also curious. I heard legends of a small eye-shaped pendant with a red gem in the middle. I don't know if there's anything you could tell me about something like that.
red-shaped pendant. Maybe I've got something like that here. He starts poking around and kind of digging through piles. He like physically digs through the pile, and like he disappears into a pile of like jewelry and junk. And he pops out with a necklace that's got a ruby in it. Is this what you're looking for? It's kind of like a silvery necklace with a kind of a big red gem on it.
Does it share a striking resemblance to what I saw in the book?
Roll a history check to see kind of how well you remember that.
Okay.
It
17.
It looks similar, but you notice as he kind of hands it to you, it doesn't have the same kind of inscriptions on it. And this is a very powerful item. Can do you a lot of good. I don't know if is this what you're looking for?
I don't think it's the exact one I've been hearing about, but tell me what does this do?
Oh, this is a beauty. You wear this thing, you are immune to disease. Nothing can harm you. Well, except like swords and stuff, but and in addition, if you you look like the type. If you have any sort of kind of looks, well, for him it'd be kind of up, but towards your belt line, ailments. This would suppress some of the symptoms.
Oh.
If you catch my drift, you look like a man who likes to have a good time.
Oh.
I do. You've identified me correctly, let me tell you. Party animal I am. And I kind of looks around thinking about how he's literally never been to a party in his entire life. And yeah. Well, I definitely interested. What do you want for it?
Would be... Yeah, we're kind of flush with soul gems at the moment. What do you have? Do you have anything magical or unique? Any interesting? Something I could resell?
Yeah. Flinry will reach into his bag and he's got the Atlas of Endless Horizons.
Oh shit.
Oh.
You know what? He's gonna take that artifact and examine it. Let me see how he's. You see his eyes kind of get a little bigger as he examines it. And this is a nice item. You know what? This is not what you want. It's fine, but I have better. And he takes back the pendant from you and he dives back into the pile and brings out another gem that is red in nature as well. This time the chain is similar. It looks very similar. A lot of these pendants do. But it's more of an oval shaped pendant, this time kind of vertically. This one carries a little bit more of a oomph, if you know what I mean.
All right. I'm listening.
Well, let's just say if you ever find yourself close to death, you'll want to be wearing this baby. It'll so this is a pendant. What's up?
Well, sorry. Go ahead. I was curious what item it is.
It's the periaptic wound closure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I like that one.
This one will, if you are dying at the start of your turn, it will stabilize you.
Oh.
Not bring
Good
you back
item.
to consciousness, but you
Okay.
won't have to make death saves.
Okay.
It's a good
All right.
item.
So
Yeah,
if you get down to
alright.
0, you won't be in danger of dying from death saves.
That would have come in handy about 20 minutes ago.
Interesting you have that. I'm quite familiar with being close to death. Yeah, the Atlas is yours if it meets your needs.
Oh yeah, that's nice. It's nice. He's gonna take it and he makes the trade. Good deal. And you actually see him he chucks it over his shoulder into a pile of magical items.
Great.
And he kind of like waddles his way back out of the room. Are the rest of you looking around through items or weapons, looking for anything in particular?
No, I don't think so. I think I was looking at like a battle axe or something, because I've got proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, light hammers, and war hammers.
Oh, you could
Just
find
having
a
peek, but
+2 battle axe.
I'm not sure I've got anything to trade for it that I'm willing to trade.
Do you tell him that?
I feel like the book
No.
was good on behalf of all of us, you know?
Oh, I mean, if it'll work out.
He notices you. That stuff's all fine. You just take what you want. I already worked out a good deal with your friend here.
Well, thanks.
Honestly,
I'll find
Endless Horizons is a pretty nice item.
Okay. I was just I maybe I made a dumb decision, but I was rereading it thinking about how it was really for our previous it doesn't
it's
really
not
help
dumb.
me much in this place.
It's just also a really powerful item, so he's
okay.
You could take a
All right.
+2 axe. He doesn't care. Like whatever.
Sick.
Yeah, take a. We can. I can add that to your sheet later. Just remind me.
Cool.
Actually, I'll do it now. Why don't I just do it now? Yeah. So.
Or a warhammer, actually.
You want a warhammer? Okay. Yeah. +2 warhammer.
Yeah, let's go.
Warhammer +2, and Tracy, you got a
+2 longsword.
+2 longsword.
Hammer
Deals
boy.
holy damage.
Righteous holy damage.
Righteous holy damage.
Longsword +2, hammer +2. Eliana, you looking for anything?
So Flinry took the thing that is supposed to cure all ailments and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, no, he didn't take that. He took
He
the.
didn't,
He gave
okay.
him the one that is the wound closure, so it stops him from dying.
Okay. How much was it for that one again?
Well,
trying to see what I have.
I don't know. Is there anything you have to barter with? Maybe an item, piece of jewelry, maybe. Nice shirt or something. I could pretty much sell anything.
He's just trying to get Eliana to take her shirt off after
It's a major plot point now.
after what we know.
Oh my god.
I mean, you've got stuff. You've got leather.
Small
and-
revelation
and-
earlier.
Well, you have like a
Tiny
crossbow and
kobold looking
stuff.
up at Eliana. Shirt on your back looks great. Could you
Yeah.
just sit down?
Maybe he notices he does take a notice of your amulet.
I do have that.
Maybe this nice tree could hang around your neck. We could do a even trade.
I don't need it to spellcast, right?
No, you don't need it. No.
Okay.
Is that the one held on? How's that one attached? Is it on a chain or is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like Yeah, okay. She'll take it off and hand it to him.
Make you a trade for your amulet. He kind of takes it and like bites it and what's it made out of? What's the
Well, the chain is rose gold, so it's like framed in it. And it's let's see. Yeah, gold, rose gold, and it's got like a nice little emerald on it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is different. Not a soul gem. Unique. As he looks at it, and he'll trade you for the other item as well.
Okay. Cool.
Which I lost, but I gotta find it. It's okay, I'll find it. Oh, it's the Parafit of Health, I believe. Yeah, okay, it's on your sheet now, underneath your equipment.
Okay. Thank you.
And then Flannery, I gotta get yours.
Yeah, I tried to delete the Alice, but it didn't do it. So
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Wound closure, that's the one. I can delete the Alice off here for you. All right, got it.
Also, Mud, just looking ahead to the afternoon, what's our estimated?
Soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Hopefully, half hour or so.
Okay. All right.
Was the hope.
Okay.
Well, is there anything else you need, or are we good to go?
I think that's it.
Very well. Kind of leads you out of the shop, and come back if you find any other stuff out there. Be more than happy to trade.
Absolutely.
And Sky kind of waits outside for you and leads you. And we'll just, for the sake of time, we'll just kind of fast forward here through the evening. You're able to rest and you kind of get some sleep, get some food, check out your new items and put them on and everything. And then in the morning, Sky kind of rouses you all. Time to go, or have you decided to stay?
We will still be on our way.
I like to think that Flannery was very comfortable, like sleeping on not the ground, and like probably has like a little bit of disheveled, like that gif from Frozen, where
Oh my God.
Anna wakes up with like drool down her face. Yes, we must go.
All right. Well, he leads you through this cavern, kind of further down. Just looking up, and it's like, "You sure you want to leave? It's a nice place."
Why? You really want us to stay?
Just looking to give folks a home, I suppose. As he's just looking around, and
Sky, you mentioned yesterday that you yourself have a long list of problems to solve, but you didn't tell us what those were. What is it exactly that is causing you strife? You seem to have an army, a home, a vast economy, a cycling of magical items, happy citizens and compatriots. What could a man like you possibly want?
Oh, the problem with being in charge is that people always want something from you. They want, sure, this place is nice, but they want to live on the surface, behind walls. They want food and clothing, and they want to, some of them are begging me to invade Mortorios and overthrow it. I don't really have any interest in that.
All right.
Wow.
Food, comfort, or an invasion of a completely other society. That's
And why are your people not allowed in Mortorius again?
Different reasons. Thrown out for speaking it a little too loudly against the monarchy, trying to keep a few extra soul gems for ourselves here and there, making waves generally, mostly. Also, many of us just don't have a place within the walls. We don't serve a function.
Well, have you ever thought about leading those people within the walls?
It's, not particularly. I don't really like leading these people. Oh, it's just...
Are you happy?
Start doing a therapy session.
I feel like Eliana asks every NPC if they're happy.
Honestly.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, I
I'm
kinda
just
like
very
that, bro,
empathetic
yeah.
person, okay?
Yeah, I love it. That's the best.
Does it really matter? Here, I mean, we're doing the best we got, and it's either this or wander the desert for a while, I suppose. And at least here we get to be in this giant soul gem.
All right, so now that they're into it, just like with the guard, Quindry and Eliana, I'm gonna turn my back and position the mirror so that she's got a good view of the reflection of Sky.
Yeah.
To see if what he perceives of himself, I guess, and what the sword
Okay.
reveals about Sky.
Yeah. So what do I see when I look at the reflection of Sky?
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Oh,
You
It's a 2.
You see basically what he looks like here. He's already kind of a young-looking guy, so he doesn't really look particularly younger. But you do notice that in the reflection, as he's walking by, Vythorn particularly, you notice in the reflection of the sword that he kind of, in the sword, you see that he reaches a hand into Vythorn's pocket and pulls out something. Although, if you were to turn your head and look, that's not what's happening at all. So you getting kind of a glimpse into his nature of kind of his urges. You could maybe ascertain that he's always thinking about finding things.
Atlanta will, pull her
Finding
shirt over
things.
her boobs a little bit more.
A solid choice.
Uh-huh.
Nothing sinister or
And,
anything. You just notice he's kind of a pickpocket.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's just
Okay.
making sure her pockets can't get picked. So, well, if we find any places that you can scrounge through, I guess we'll just drop by and let you know.
Very nice. Very nice.
Well, and if you all need any more information, or want to join us at some point, feel free to come back. The door's open, or the ears open, or I don't know. I don't really know. As he leads you to this kind of cavernous room as well, kind of a small cave, but it's not a mirror that you're looking at, but you are looking at your reflections as you walk in this. It's part of the soul gem, but it has been highly polished. In a certain spot. It's not sure if that's been man-made or some sort of natural phenomenon, but it's highly polished and reflective. And you can see your reflections in it as you walk down, and he kind of just gestures. Well, if you're looking for the oasis, this is the only way I know how to get there. It's just through here. But I don't know. I don't think you're going to find what you're looking for. I'm going to be honest with you. The stories of the living world, I think, are just tales.
Is there any sort of resonance between the orrery, my sword, this mirror?
No, as you move closer to it, kind of with the other mirrors, nothing seems to happen with your sword particularly. But you do start to see as you move closer that it begins to it was crystal clear, becomes a little cloudier, and kind of like a swirling nature within it. As you kind of look, you can still see your reflection, but there's all this kind of like swirling kind of behind your reflection at this point. Well, it's just through there, and you seem like you know how it works. As he kind of backs him and leaves you, and he's like, "Well, I hope we meet again, and hopefully the next time you're not passing through here as soul gems."
Ha! Funny. Hope not.
As he kind of backs up and
This guy.
he just
Like, please. Get us. He's so pushy. He's like, why don't you guys want to stay? Okay. Well, you're not gonna find what you're looking for there. All right. Well, I'm like,
It reminds me of Hondo from Clone Wars.
Mhm.
You know, I feel
yeah.
like we're dealing
oh
with
my
Uncle
God.
Hondo.
Yeah.
He's totally Hondo.
It's not dissimilar. You just caught him on a
Sometimes he's
good
good,
day.
sometimes he's not. You don't know.
As you do you stare in the mirror? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
As you do, you start to see a reflection of yourselves in a different location, much like the snowy mountainside before, but this time not so snowy. As you look, and with a blink of an eye, you find yourself in a field of lava in a very hot, broiling temperature, the smell of sulfur everywhere. And in the distance, you kind of on the outskirts of this thing, but on the distance, you see a large structure with large rings that kind of come out and over in different directions. And it looks kind of like the orrery.
Oasis, my behind.
Yeah, this does not look. This is their oasis, but
This was not what I was expecting either.
that thing up ahead kind of looks like our thing.
Eliana, are your boobs vibrating at all? Is there anything going on with the orrery right now?
Clutches her boobs, one in each hand. Do I feel a vibration?
Yeah, actually, you do.
No.
Wow.
Alright.
You
So is it just
All
like
right.
JRPG physics right now going
That's
on my
right.
chest?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh,
damn.
think that's
absolutely. That's exactly what it is.
Uh,
Yeah, you feel it's not like they're not spinning and like whirling around the rings, but you do feel it's starting to like kind
this
of
might be the key. This might be the thing to unlock where our thing's the key.
and
yes.
actually it starts to glow. You start to be able to like as you move closer, it starts
It's
to
gotta be
turn
it.
a blue color.
Wow.
She'll quickly remove it so that, it's not see-through and you can't see through the shirt on her. Yeah, anyway, so she'll like, yeah. There it is.
So Vythorn kind of well
Still here.
let's
I forgot he was still here.
I'm still here. Let's
Right.
get on with it.
Right.
This place
Yeah,
is. Yes, well, I've been in worse, but let's go. And
Okay.
he kind of walks in front and begins to head towards this location in the oasis. And you make your way across without too much trouble. You're jumping over a little bit of lava pits here. Roll me a perception check, though.
Oh, Jesus.
20.
Okay. Yeah, with the 20s, even with the 14, you're going to notice that there are, in this lava, there are creatures swimming around and like even humanoid figures kind of clawing their way out on the sides. In the distance on the horizon, you actually see large humanoid like giants. Can't quite make
shit.
them out here, but they're kind of walking kind of in the distance on the horizon. You see different kinds of fiery creatures that are, some are snake-like and some are others are cat or even like a dog-like that kind of move through this place and on the horizons and the different shelves and it's hot. It's very hot here, and you make your way through and finally make it to this location.
Oh.
As you
Okay.
walk, it's hovering above a large opening in the lava. It seems to be suspended on these bridges that jut out from the sides and kind of this this cross shape, and in the center, a large round platform, and the rings kind of go over the top. And as you get closer, you notice that the writing is similar to that of the orrery. Some you can read, some you can't. It's different languages, different types. And you notice that that platform there has also runic kind of sigils written on it as well. As Vythorn himself kind of starts taking notice of this as he walks through, and well, looks like might go well with that device you've got.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's figure out where we put it.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Any of these spots look like they're small orrery shaped, like maybe the center or something. Take a look around.
Yeah, roll an investigation
The book
check.
said that.
What did the book say? I don't even remember.
The orrery was some sort of key.
Yeah, so there's got to be like something to unlock. What did I see?
You roll around an investigation. You don't see like a spot where this orrery fits. There's not
Right.
like a stand or a keyhole. Like,
What
Maybe
about a sword slot?
no, there's no sword slot either in this
Damn.
place.
Good guess. Good try.
maybe we say the name of a place like the other things. I don't know. That
Maybe.
it did say it's a key, so I feel like that might not be it, but it's worth the shot. I guess.
Every key needs a lock.
If I hold up the Ari in the same pattern as this, can I make out some of the phrases that are not like, do they align? Am I able to like read them better because they are aligned up?
They don't seem to align. The writing seems to be the same.
Okay.
And you do see the phrases from the orrery written here as well. So you see them repeated, not necessarily in the same location. But that orrery, the closer you get to the center of this platform,
Yeah,
it begins to start to float and whirl and start to, glow.
Okay.
And it's almost like it is even pulling you to the center a bit, but nothing, even when you get to the center, aside from that, it's floating, but nothing else is seeming to happen. As Vythorn is still looking around, and if you notice now, he's starting to look at these runes more and more. Is there a lot of different languages here? It's definitely some sort of key, though, as the book said. I think maybe I can decipher it, but it might take me a moment. As he kind of begins to look, and he actually kind of approaches the orrery in the center, and after he's looked for a moment, may I? As he kind of looks at Elia. And he starts to like try to touch it and move some of the rings, and they're already spinning a little bit, but he's trying to like interrupt that flow and kind of adjust them. And as he starts to, the rings above your head also start to move slowly at first, and they begin to shift back and forth a little bit, not a significant move, but he begins to manipulate it a little bit more and a little bit more. I think I'm on to how this works. If I can just figure it out, and he starts manipulating it even more. Roll me perception checks.
Oh boy.
19 or it's 21.
19.
As he is manipulating this thing and the wheels and rings begin to turn, they're starting to make a lot of noise and shake this platform. And you notice from the different directions of the bridges now, figures start to appear out of these doorways.
Oh, great.
Oh lordy.
Elemental in
no.
nature.
Gosh. Okay.
They start to form these humanoid type fire figures, begin to appear and start moving toward you all.
Move quicker.
Viper,
we don't
you're gonna
got-
have to hustle up here.
Yeah.
He looks down and I need more time. I don't know how this works.
Well, we're about to get a little hotter.
As he kind of looks up. Well, I suppose that you're just going to have to defend me.
God damn it.
As these figures start to move closer. As you're trying to make a decision on what to do.
Wait, how wide is this gap? Uh-oh.
How wide is which gap?
Coming from? How wide is the bridge even?
The bridge? These are about 15, 20 feet across.
I was gonna do mold earth.
Yeah,
to
hey,
at least-
you still can.
yeah.
You could slow them down.
Will it?
True.
I mean, it's a wide bridge. Just go around it. I mean,
Okay, look,
if
the
I
Doom
can,
music
I'll
just
try.
kicked in. Mold the earth, mold the earth.
I'm
before
molding
we
it.
get
I'm molding it.
cyber
I'm
demons
molding
and
it.
stuff.
Okay, you're
So,
going to
yeah,
mold Earth.
Mold earth. I suppose I can only really block off one, so I'll block off the right side.
Okay, you gotta have a little shape here, and I'll let you embellish that mold Earth. We can say it's a little bit bigger than it is, but it creates a little barrier here, blocking off and make it red, blocking off this zone. Or I'm not gonna make it red. One of the two. There we go. Kind of blocking off this fire elemental from moving in, but the others still kind of slowly encroaching. And now when you look behind them, you also start to see other figures appear.
Oh my god.
As two
bro.
large
Oh my gosh.
cat-like figures carrying large swords start moving closer behind them. As this sounds of this place, you've definitely disturbed something. Whatever was set in motion to guard this place is now activated. As the rings start to move and Vythorn starts to fidget with this orrery and try to align these runes in some way that makes any sort of sense.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
No! As he's still
Wait.
kind of figuring it out. He's like, just give me 5 minutes.
Don't have 5 minutes.
5?
We don't have. Can I cast haste on him
Yeah, you can cast haste
to
on him.
make him work faster?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and cast it. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
cast that. So I just have to touch him, and then he gets bonus to AC, advantage on dex saves, additional action.
Yeah, we could say that this makes him work faster on this
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, absolutely. I need all of you to go ahead and roll me for initiative though.
Oh,
Lord.
man.
As these fire creatures, you're still trying to decide what to do. They're moving in on you.
Oh, I got a 20. Nice.
Nice.
Sick. I think I got all 4 of these.
Oh,
17.
God.
Oh, nice.
3.
Uh-oh.
All right, those guys. Initiative's rolling in. We're gonna be throwing these Rakshasa in as well.
Oh God, Rock, stop! Oh my gosh. What?
And then we'll throw Vythorn's initiative in there. Talaheim, did you get your initiative rolled?
Yeah, it was 19.
19. Let me update that. For some reason, wasn't going for it. 19. All right. Eliana, you are the first to act in this combat. They haven't attacked you yet, but they don't look like they're friendly.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Nice.
I would say that. Mm-hmm. So these are like elementals, right? They are not.
These 4
Humanoid.
are fire elementals, yes.
Okay. Do the guys behind them, like the creatures on the bridge, are they seeming to like control them or anything?
Not that you can tell. They're actually moving forward on their own. They look like they could potentially be controlling them, but they're moving forward on their own
Okay.
with kind of weapons drawn as well. But they're moving slower. They're moving much slower than these elementals are.
Okay. If I create water, I know that doesn't do like damage, but like because they're fire elementals, can that do anything?
Sure. Yeah. Where are you gonna? Where do you want to create water?
I want it to rain in our like general radius. Let's see, how much is that? That's like, oh, that's 30 feet. Let's see.
Yeah, it's pretty
Wow.
much
Oh,
space
yeah,
drain.
30 foot cube. Yeah. Okay.
30-foot cube.
Yeah.
On each side.
Yes. So like
Okay.
kind of surrounding us.
So that would be kind of here in this middle section.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you create water there as kind of a rain begins to fall, and we'll just go ahead and say that they've got disadvantage in the rain.
Cool.
Seems
Okay.
reasonable to me.
Oh, it lets me do it.
Let's go.
There you go. Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
That'll work.
And then I guess yeah, I guess I'll prepare my spiritual weapon. I'll call that. Would the bonus action be just summoning it?
Yeah, you can just summon with the bonus action. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh crap!
Okay, I guess that's my turn.
All right. This first fire elemental, which is the one that's behind the wall of molded earth, he's actually going to use his attacks to kind of break through that. Oh, he should probably use his touch attack first. It's going to hit because it's a wall. All right, he starts
You mean
to
the wall's
pound on
an
this wall,
extension?
but actually nothing really happens because, all this earth is kind of made out of volcanic material, so his fire doesn't really seem to affect it. It doesn't do much damage. Does a little bit, kind of cracks it a little bit, but doesn't really, do much there. So,
Okay.
Toddleheimer, you are up.
I've just noticed I've got a first level spell called Comprehend Languages.
Yeah.
Could I cast that on myself to understand the runes and tell Vythorn what he needs to do?
Yeah, if you want to do that and try to hurry up the process, for sure.
Yeah.
Love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
I love that for me.
Love that for you. Oh my god.
Okay.
So
Comprehend
I'll do,
language. Yeah. You start to, some of these things start to kind of understand. There's a lot of languages here, but you start to, you have to touch it, the surface, for it to be able to read it. So if you want to run over to these, rings,
I'll
and
run over to
start touching the
a
ground.
sigil real quick.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
So
doing
you can
like a
start. You can start.
running loops.
For the sake of like brevity of it, you can start calling out like different types of words and phrases that maybe not make sense by themselves, but start kind of feeding into his knowledge of the bigger whole of the stuff he can read as well. So yeah, absolutely, give him an advantage on his rolls and stuff like that. What else you want to do?
Can I cast sleep on
Yeah.
sleep on, I don't know what the furthest cat?
The
It's kinda like all the
Rakshasa?
way over
Yeah,
there.
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 90 feet. Is that too far?
I think you can cast it. It'll be all right.
Alright. Yeah.
The map scale's not perfect, so
Uh-oh. Oh, so I don't even need to do it to hit, or?
So you have to roll the dice, and it depends on his hit points whether or not he falls asleep. So I believe it is. Let's see, what level are you casting it at?
Currently at first level, but I think I might go second level just in case.
Cast a spell above second level, you can add 2 more d8s, so you can roll 7 d8s
That's the, oh,
and
sorry,
try to affect him. You have to beat his HP basically to make him go to sleep.
78.
That's a d8 plus 7.
No.
Put the 7 in the wrong place.
Oh, 78s. There we go.
There you go.
Hey.
That's big. That's what I was looking for.
20. His health is above 20. He does not fall asleep. As you reach out and try to get into his mind and put him to sleep, he just keeps walking forward.
Oh, at least we know.
He's got more than 20.
At least 20 HP. That's
At least we know.
All right.
Didn't even break stride. It's not looking good.
So you comprehend the languages. You cast sleep. This fire elemental is going to move in here to Ceres, and it is going to take a multi-touch attack on you. First one will be
No, it's not.
A 10 to hit. Doesn't hit. Second one will be a 9. Neither one are going to hit.
Misses.
As that elemental kind of
Too
goes up
slow,
to you.
baby.
Flinry. Up to
all
you.
right. Flinry is gonna challenge the. Well, actually, Flinry doesn't want to leave the rain, so I'm gonna position myself to the closer of these. I'm gonna make my way down to where Ceres is at, and within the rain, I guess I'll just take a swing. I assume he's close enough for a sword
Yeah,
swing.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll take a sword swing in here.
Go for it.
All right. 10.
10 will not hit, I believe. Let me double check on that. It does not hit.
Does not. All right, we'll swing again. 22.
That does hit, yes.
All right. And give him 11 points of slashing damage.
It does not do as much as you would hope as your sword cuts through, dealing 6 minus 6.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
Well, in that case.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Clearly, metal against rock type enemies is not as strong as I would have liked. So we'll sheathe the sword. We're gonna go for the flurry of blows. A little key point action here. Flinry falling back on his monk roots. And hit a nice attack roll for flurry of blows, hoping for not a nat 1. That's too bad. And then for a second attack here, we're gonna hit a 18 to hit on that one.
Okay. 18 does hit, yes.
Okay. So we'll take the damage there for that one is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning damage. It will take half.
Oh, jeez.
And Flinry, you will take 1 fire damage.
Okay. I can handle that.
as it reaches into you.
Oh wait, I did the wrong thing there. Whoops.
That's your full turn? I believe so, right?
Yes, that was my.
Okay, cool. Vythorn is up here. I will give him. Let me double check what his stat is on this. He's gonna be rolling in Arcana. And 24, it's good. And he's gonna be also rolling a. Maybe an insight. Yeah, let's do an insight for this. 22. All right. You start to see as Vythorn starts to manipulate these rings, and Talheim is kind of shouting out different words and phrases to him that he's starting to put the pieces together. These rings around the bridge actually begin to spin faster and faster and faster. And in fact, so fast that they actually start breaking pieces of the bridge as they're moving faster. And these guys on the end don't necessarily die, but they fall into the lava below.
Oh,
Nice.
Anybody who's not on this
Nice.
platform, the whole central platform kind of gets cut off as the bridges kind of get smacked down by these rings that are whirling.
Okay. I like that.
That'll be his turn. We got the next elemental, which is, I believe, one of the ones that just fell off, if I remember right. Yeah, so that one's gone. The next one here, it's going to move its way in here towards Vythorn and Talheim, and it's going to take an attack at Vythorn. And actually, Talheim and
How does it feel
Vythorn,
about the rain that's hitting it right now?
we'll get there. Talheim, you're going to take 4 points of damage. Vythorn takes 4 points of damage. For every gallon of water that elementals walk through, I think it takes 1 cold damage. So I'm just gonna roll. You know what? Eliana, roll me 3d12s.
I feel like, it's really heavy rain in there. Like gallons per second, probably, for where we're at.
And it's gonna take 28 points of damage from the rain here.
Hey,
Oh,
let's go.
nice.
Wow. Okay.
As it moves its way in. And it's got the multi-attack, so it's going to attack Vythorn again as it's trying to protect this this platform. I don't know why I clicked multi-attack. So it's going to attack Vythorn twice. Sorry. Eight's
No,
not
it's
going to
not.
hit. 23 will hit.
Well,
It's going to deal 8 points of damage to Vythorn here. And I think that is it for now.
okay.
All right, and Sarah, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my channel divinity abjure enemy. As to make a wisdom saving. I'm going to have the one that's attacking Vythorn make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 17.
DC 17 for this one. Wisdom saving throw. Gotcha. $15.
All right. So it is frightened.
Okay.
And its speed is reduced to 0. So it's scared and can't move.
Okay.
Damn. That's
Nice.
And will be stuck in the water.
It is not immune to being frightened, so
Okay.
there we go. Perfect.
That is my turn.
Yeah, sick. So this one here is the middle is frightened, not able to move out of that rain. Top of the order, Eliana, what do you got?
Okay, so the one that's in the rain is currently frozen, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to use command at 2nd level and command the remaining 2 on the outside to halt.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna say halt. Go ahead. And what's the save for that?
Let's see.
Is that a wisdom save? 16. Yeah.
Toddleheim and Flinry have a pair of earbuds like strung between each of their ears, and we're just kind of like sitting next to each other, like, "Yo, this track
This is banging.
Lap.
Both will fail.
Yes. Great. So
Nice.
Eliana just has like her arms out, just halt.
Okay.
As holding them at bay. And it's not it's an enchantment, right? It's not a focus.
So halt. Let me see. Or command. What's the wording on command? If you can read it to me.
You speak a 1-word command to a creature you see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or follow the command in its next turn. This spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Some typical commands and their effects follow, and they have a bunch. Yeah, halt. The target doesn't move and takes no actions. A flying creature stays aloft, provided that it is allowed to do so. If it must move to stay aloft, it flies the minimum distance and needs to remain in the air.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
Common, Infernal, Abyssal, Celestial.
Fire elementals don't speak those languages. So you try to halt them, it has no effect.
But, damn it. I shouldn't have said anything.
So that's what I was
okay.
thinking. I just wanted you to read it.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't remember. Too many things to remember.
Okay.
They look like they stop for a second, and then they start moving again.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I will do, let's see. Melee attack. 5 feet. What is 5 feet?
You can make a melee
Oh,
attack.
no
if you
one's
want.
5 feet.
You can move.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, right. I can move.
You can move,
forgot I
yeah.
can do that. I'll move next to.
They've got
this-
reach, but this one in the middle is more worried about Vythorn than anything. So
It's still 10 feet. What? God, these guys are huge. I guess I'll sit like next to him here. I'm trying to like be behind him because yeah. All right, so that one. I'll do the melee attack against with the spiritual weapon that I summoned.
okay, yeah, yeah. Let me find that spiritual weapon. I can show them for. But yeah, go roll ahead and roll attack.
Oh God, 16.
16 will hit. Yeah,
Okay, great.
it's this one in the middle you're attacking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
How do you feel about letting me have one of my 17th level skills during this fight?
Oh, it's so good about it. So good.
Okay, perfect.
17th level.
Hold on.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Well,
6 points force damage. It's gonna take it. It's gonna take all of it. Actually.
So can I use
Um,
opportunist then, since she just did that?
Yeah. Allows you to attack when she gets a hit.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
I get to do a melee attack. I'll just do unarmed strike.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Okay.
As a monk, are your fists magical?
25 to hit.
Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna say they are.
Yes,
Yeah, that hits.
I think they are.
That hits.
I always argue they are.
8 bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's gonna do full damage to him.
Sweet.
Forgot about that last time.
So, if for this purpose, yeah, we'll assume that I'll react with opportunist anytime anything
Okay.
within 5 feet of me takes damage.
Yeah, for sure. Toddleheim, I believe it's you.
Indeed. So cause fear. Are these constructs or undead?
These are not undead. They are elementals.
So it could work then.
Yeah, they can be frightened.
Okay.
The one above you is already frightened from my thing, but
They
the other one
can't
isn't.
be.
So he's frozen. He's frightened, but he can't move. I want him to feel fear and run away,
Okay.
so that they run off the end of the bridge.
Okay.
Love that.
Okay.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
You can try to frighten them. Go ahead. Now the way
Where is
the
it?
way
Where
fear
is it?
works here is that they don't have to run off the bridge. They just can't move closer to the person that they're frightened of. You could keep walking towards them.
I mean,
Totally jump up.
Yeah.
Toddy, maybe get the one in front of Sarah's and I, because it really only has,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
it doesn't have as many options of running away. It's got backwards away from either of us, and then, I guess technically to the right, but that's also off the edge pretty quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just target. Well, I can target 2.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I can target 2. And then they've got to do a wisdom. They've got to do a 7, right? DC 14.
DC 14. Wisdom. Okay, let me find it. Saving throw. A 4 and a 2.
Nice.
Let's go.
Frightened. They cannot move closer to you.
Yeah.
And they will have, I think they have disadvantage on attacks against you. I
They
believe.
do, yeah.
So there's also
Nice.
that feather in your cap. All right, anything else?
Thinking about casting comprehend on this guy again. Because holy crap, it's taken some time. Actually, could I shield my? I can only shield myself. Well, it says self, but
Are you casting shield? Because that's a reaction.
Yeah.
That's when you get hit.
Yep.
okay. How do they respond to acid?
Oh, you'll have to find out.
That's what I was afraid of. That's entirely what I was afraid of.
Yeah, go for it. Never know till you try.
I happen to have an attack called like ice water, do you? Just like,
No,
get a little
unfortunately
glass
not.
of it. Quick sip for you, splash for them,
Yeah, I'll just try and roll acid splash. on the one that's next to me.
Okay. Gonna make a
Dex
dex save.
They don't look very dexterous to me. So.
You think that?
No.
11 gonna fail.
Nice. 8 acid damage.
All right. It takes all 8 points of damage.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice. It is effective.
All right. Let's see. It's the turn of this guy here. It can't move closer, but it can take attacks. It's going to take an attack at both of you. One of each.
What? Oh, one of them. Okay.
One of each.
Who's that one?
23 to hit and a 25 to hit.
Oof.
It's really close, but
Damage on that one for the first one is 11 for you, Flinry.
okay.
And then for Saris, we're going to do 15
Okay.
points of damage.
I don't know why
and-
every time I hit enter, it keeps bringing up my greatsword, but
I don't either.
it's very odd.
Okay.
So Flynn, oh, never mind. Oh wait, never mind. Flinry, Saris, also never mind. You're not on fire because you're in a rain cloud, so you don't have to douse it. So we're good there.
Nice.
Okay, makes its attacks. Flinry,
I'm up.
yeah, you're up.
All right. I am going to. I'm gonna try and inflict wounds. I'm gonna see if
Yeah, go
necromancy
for it.
works any differently than my fists.
Do it.
Let's go with it. Let's cast the spell here. Nice. Okay.
Oh, just
Juther!
the flick,
All right.
flicked wounds. The natural one. Nothing's gonna happen though. Nothing happens. I won't penalize you there for anything, but yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, and because I didn't attack with a weapon, it's not a dual chance, right? It's just a
No,
one-off,
yeah,
and then I can
it's
do a
just-
bonus action.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. So bonus action will just be flurry blows.
Do it.
Let's key pointed up, dudes. Go. Ooh, 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay. And we'll hit some sweet 4 points of bludgeoning damage there, and slam it again.
Yeah.
10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Bummer. All right. Yeah, that's about it for old Flinsky then. That's going to be, yep.
Okay. Flinry. Vythorn's turn. As Vythorn is kind of doing this, I'm going to give him a couple of checks here before we do anything else. Insight. That one. Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Bro!
And then we'll do it.
Does he get any bonus because he's hasted?
Oh, he does. I'll give him advantage on it, actually, because he's hasted. Good call, good call. Establish that. Okay, so 15 and a 25. He begins. That thing's starting to look like it really is like starting to come together. The rings are starting to even align, and some of them have stopped spinning. And again, the rings out around the outside are starting to like really like take off. You're feeling the wind, this hot wind, get pushed by. But all of a sudden, on Vythorn's turn, all of these, well, the ones that can move, elementals jump kind of off of the platform and leave.
Oh shit.
Oh.
You can take an attack of opportunities if you want, as they, for this one anyway, as it moves away. This one's can't move, so it's not going anywhere.
Any advantage to taking an attack of opportunity?
You can just attack them as they leave. Use your reaction.
I'll just
If
attack
they're-
them with insults.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're jumping off, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
bother.
So they begin to kind of scurry away. And as they do, you all kind of hear a sound of roll me perception checks.
one of those like.
Yes. Look, we're a little distracted. Okay.
You all hear this sound and you look up, and a flaming giant rock is coming right for you, thrown by a giant who is now over here.
Oh, great.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
All of you.
Cool. Love that. Love that for us. Nat 20!
Natural
Nice.
20. Let's
Oh
go.
no.
Ooh.
I'm
I
good.
think
But I'm hasted, right?
I was gonna say Bythorn will get advantage because
Right.
he's hasted.
Okay, 8. Okay, Talheim, you rolled the lowest out of this, so this attack is targeting you.
Oh, shit.
No.
Rip Tuttlheim.
This is a 15. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
15 is going to hit this rock rolling in, and the deal.
Can I use my 20 to, like, pick him up and move him?
You can use your 20 to take his place if you want.
All right. Yeah. I'll
Take
take
the
the
damage.
damage.
Wow.
What?
Good
Yeah.
rifling, Ray.
Damn.
With a 20, you toss him out of the way, but you're going to take this 27 point square on the chin.
Okay.
Damn.
As
What a
that
bro.
as that giant kind of goes into this turn order here, and is going to start kind of lumbering forward, walking through the lava
Oh, shit.
to get to you guys. 'Cause
All right, dude,
Great.
you have got to get us out of here, man.
and he's,
Bythorn.
I'm working as fast as I can. Just give me one moment. Just hold him off for a few seconds.
God.
I had
All right.
planted the sword in the ground, and then rock kind of shattered and burned, a lot of flames and stuff. And I'm just going to look back at Vythorn and be like, this is it.
And I'm just gonna say, for the sake of it, the rain. This thing gets doused by the rain. This giant walks his way up to the side of this platform, and this is totally like, like boss fight, where it's just you got the top half of orcs here. As he's reaching over the top with his giant sword, and he's going to also swing that great sword down, and he's going to swing it at.
my
mean?
God.
He's gonna swing it. He can really hit all of you, any of you. He's gonna swing it at Saris. Why not?
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, well,
Why not?
You have a shield, at least.
24 to hit.
that hits.
28 slashing damage
Ouch.
Oh my god.
as the sword comes in and just pounds on you. Saris, is now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna step up. All right, everybody step back for a sec. And I'm going to use my radiant consumption,
Okay.
which is just my
Culinary steps back.
wild ASMR thing that I do, where I just like go full like supernova and start glowing radiant light, and I just yell, kind of like, "Ah!" and then just. 10-foot radius, so I'm gonna get pretty close to this thing.
Yeah.
And deal radiant damage to it.
Yeah, go for it.
200 points of radiant damage.
I wish. That would be awesome.
Really impressive stuff.
What do I do?
Have an
I
idea.
can't wait. Can't wait to watch the damage just spitball off this dude. Just
It's only 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
It's just it does that.
Sounds cool though.
This doesn't like what the heck. For one
Turn into a supernova!
At the end of your turn, within take 5, it's like I do an extra 5 radiant damage. I thought I did more.
Oh shit.
So he takes 5.
That's
Anything
crazy.
else you want to do besides the 5 damage?
That's an action.
That's an action? No way. No
Oh
way.
my
that
god.
that could be a bonus action. Do it.
As
Do
an
it.
action.
Do a
Okay,
real
so
action.
I'll go ahead and strike then.
That's so funny.
Yeah, fuck that. Do
That
a
was
real action.
cool. I made that sound way cooler than it actually was. Okay.
I feel like Sarah's just looked like one of those balloons you let go of.
You know what? Just for the one time, the initial bursting of it, roll 5d6. Fuck that
hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was way too cool to be this lame.
Little dink. It's like David and Goliath if
Yeah.
Goliath won.
Yeah.
Yeah. If David pulled back the slingshot, it just broke. Oh no!
Oh, no.
No.
15. All right. So you do 20 points of damage total, or to him there. So you do.
It's a healthy
You're
little-
doing an okay amount of damage to
Yeah.
him. And now you can take your attack too. That's okay.
Okay. I'm
Just one.
gonna-
Just one.
Yeah, this is being a little wonky, so I'm gonna just roll manually.
No worries,
Does an 11 hit?
11 does
Oh,
not
that's
hit.
not a +2. Why is that? Sorry.
good.
+2 with my longsword.
Your longsword +2. Here, I'll roll
One
it.
moment.
It's a plus 8.
So it should be so
What'd you roll? You rolled a 9 plus 8, 17.
Should be a 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay,
Just misses.
it's my turn.
All right. Top of the round, Eliana. You got to do anything?
Hey man, Vythorn, how's it looking?
I am almost there. I'm almost there. And you can see he's almost there. Like the rings are starting to align. Like it's close. Like he's in the last stages of this thing.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. All right, fine. I'm gonna try to banish him.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Let's go.
It's a 4th level.
Oh,
I'm hoping his charisma's real low.
Okay, charisma
I'm
saving
hoping.
throw.
Come
on.
on, roll like shit. Oh,
Are you
21.
serious?
Come on.
No shot.
Got a +5 to charisma apparently.
Damn.
Loki, where's that guy?
What do you mean he's got a +5?
Wait,
Yeah, he does.
does he really?
Yeah, he does.
So,
Damn.
was he just picking up ladies at the giant bar and he strolled over here to
Apparently.
give us a hard
Yes.
time? Like,
Giant
come
social
on.
life. Yeah.
Just because he's big doesn't mean he's not cool.
Okay,
that's
all
crazy.
right. Okay, Arbiter wishes.
Yeah, honestly.
right.
All right, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess I'll just hit him with my spiritual weapon. I don't fucking know. The fuck do I do? Whatever,
go
that was
for
my
it.
shit.
That's how it goes.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no way
do
10
it.
hits either.
Yeah. God damn.
That's rough.
All right, well, she's gonna go step behind him and just be like, yeah, okay, well, hurry up.
All right.
That's all I got.
Toddleheim.
Can I use enlarge reduce to reduce him?
You can certainly try that.
Okay. Yes.
So he's gonna do it.
Yeah, his con is
Con,
probably freaking +5
But I'm saying he's
too.
gonna roll really bad. He's gonna roll really bad here for this to work.
You wish it was +5. 17. It's +10.
God damn.
He does not reduce.
That sucks. That would have been so good. He'd have been under the platform.
Yeah.
Anything for a
Swinging
bonus
at
action?
nothing, just
Yeah. Could have been huge.
He's already huge. It could have been large. I think is what you mean.
What?
It's a size joke.
Maybe we go for magic missile.
Yeah, do it. Let's do
I
it. Go for
don't
it.
know.
It auto hits. What level you do
Get
that?
5.
Roll me 5 d4s. Okay. +5, so 17 points of damage coming into him. Nice hit there. All right. Toddleheim. Let's see. The fire elemental's out. Flinry.
Okay.
stuff.
All right, I'm gonna try a stunning strike.
Okay. Yeah, you can try to stun him.
Is that
for sure.
is he vulnerable to that?
He can be stunned. Yeah.
Okay, so
He's got a pretty high con, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
But
Okay,
you can try it. There's no reason not to.
Sure. All right, so
move
I'll
up
burn
here.
a key for a stunning strike on this melee attack that I'll make with the greatsword.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let's hope that this 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
All right, we're gonna swing her again.
23 does hit though. Yeah.
Okay. All
Our
right.
first
all right.
hit.
So let's get damage there. The 6. We'll
Roll the 2d8s as well.
yeah. So there you go.
Oh, not
So it's
d8s.
just-
Never mind.
I just
Constitution
put it in there.
saving
It's,
throw.
it's con save. Yeah. Okay.
27.
All right. Whatever. Doesn't get stunned. I take it.
He
No.
does not. He takes the damage but doesn't get stunned.
Okay. All right. We're gonna bonus action.
Okay.
Hit him with a nice little flurry of blows.
Do it.
Let's go, baby.
18
All
just
right.
hits.
18 hits. Okay. All right. Let's get some damage.
Damage.
All right.
6 bludgeoning, or I guess
6.
half of that.
Yeah, I'll give you
3.
6. Don't worry
Okay.
about it right now.
And there we go. 12. No.
Not gonna do it.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. The for Vythorn gets another chance to roll here. This giant is going to make some attacks. He's gonna attack twice with this greatsword. First at let's see, Saris, and then Flenry.
You know, I don't really see him in the initiative, so I'm just wondering
Yeah,
how you
he's-
know that he's supposed to attack conveniently right before the guy that can end the encounter finishes up his turn.
That's where I started him.
Right.
Saris is not
Rational
gonna
fire
hit.
giant.
No,
Great.
that misses.
Okay.
Yeah, this feels very irrational to me.
Flenry 20 hit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
Oh my god.
23
Oh.
points of damage.
You
As
good,
that
Flenry?
sword comes
nope,
down and
I am
just
not good. Yep, it's gonna get me. That's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I need some loving here, or else
Okay. All right.
we're about to put that necklace to good use.
I was gonna say.
Pythor is gonna make a couple of checks here. Let's see. He's gonna do. Okay,
Those look like high numbers.
Good
There.
numbers.
they're good. That thing is looking pretty damn complete. Yeah. So it's a matter of a few more moves probably at this point.
Oh my God.
So almost there. Saris.
A few more.
You said he was on the brink.
He is on the brink.
Okay. How many brinks are there to?
There's like 5. There's a
Okay,
level
like
of
5 brinks for him to get on.
Brink within a brink within a brink.
Yeah. a couple
In
of brinks here.
every boss fight, you only have to do 3. So
Saris, what do you do? What do you want to do?
I'm basically just at a like. I don't know if you want me to roll. I'm just gonna try to hold him off. Like.
Yeah, roll. Just roll your hits.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit. It's
Not gonna hit.
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you can. Yeah.
You can hack at him and hack at him and hack at him. And
Yeah.
Then,
I'll go ahead and I'll kind of provoke him to be more focused on me.
yeah.
And just try to distract him for the next couple of moments.
Mhm. The kind of at
With my
this.
radiant light.
Yeah, you're attacking her up there. Flindery's still kind of punching at him. Talheim's throwing some magic missiles. Eliana, Vythorn's going to turn to you here as he's kind of fiddling with this thing, kind of seeing how this is going. And he's like, your friends are going to die. Basically what he says to you.
do thanks to you.
Can't you heal them? And he's just fiddling with the thing that's
But
it's your
it's my
turn.
turn.
It's your turn now. It's your turn now.
Great. All right, great. Oh my god. far are you?
Also, roll me a d20 too. It's the start of this round. Eliana.
Just roll it.
Yeah, just a flat d20. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. How far is everyone? 20 feet?
That's
25?
my least favorite thing that you do.
I don't like it, yeah.
It's my least favorite thing. Roll me a random number you don't have any context under. Great,
Here,
thanks.
how does this make you feel?
Stop it!
What the heck? Stressful.
One of those counted for something. You don't know which one though.
Great,
I hate
thank you.
it.
Thank you. Wait, which one is it Cure Wounds? So it's like specifically. No, hold on. Sorry. Give me 1 second.
You should be able to, whichever one. You can run up close enough to touch if you need to touch.
Yeah.
It was Cure Wounds is a touch spell. That's the one you're looking for.
Hold on.
I'd like to think that Flindry's mangled body is looking quite appealing to just come and graze with some palms of love and justice.
God, okay. I don't want to run up there, but
Right, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's like
That's
I
probably the
am
wise choice.
squishy.
Right, yeah.
So weird. Okay.
Are
That's
you
weird.
9 HP squishy? I'm just curious.
I thought Greater Restoration was like a specific healing spell. but it's
Greater
not.
Restoration heals you from a condition like being poisoned or something like that.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah, I'll just run up there and
Okay.
let me grab myself. Oh, oops. I'll touch Flinry. I'll do it at how many slots do I have? 3rd level?
Okay. Yeah. Roll it.
Please be good.
21. Let's
21.
go.
Nice.
Is that for me?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby!
That's thick.
Whew.
Oh, those hands are feeling nice. Let me tell you.
And then for bonus, I will. Oops, reaction. I will also. Wait, which one? Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give him Sanctuary as well as my bonus.
Okay.
Flittery sits down, takes out a pen, starts writing a thank you note. Dear. Thank you so much for the sanctuary. and
Yeah,
for
so
the
any
gentle-
attack made against him, they have to do another check or let me see. What is that? It's the exact wording. Make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Cool.
Okay. All right. As you do that, Eliana, you rush forward to do the healing. In that moment, from behind you, all of you hear the voice of Vythorn. I wish it could be different, but
God!
You know,
this only works for one. As he rips the orrery apart and pulls it over himself like a portal he's pulling himself through. And Toddleheim, you notice this right at the same time as you're comprehending the languages, that you read a line, kind of you feed it to him without realizing what it says, that, it denotes for one person, basically, one use, as he rips open this portal and rips the orrery apart. And nothing personal, the Grandmaster has to be saved, as he rips through the portal and dives into it, and from that orrery, an explosion that rips, kind of goes over the top of Yoral's head, but it rips the top half of this giant completely off.
oh,
And it's just a stump of blood just in the sky as the Arbiter is gone and you are left standing on this platform.